Why are the arguments never resolved? Disputes between people always arise. You might label it as a debate, a discussion, a reasoned exchange of views, an argument, a fight, or a blazing row. That label depends very much on the participants in the exchange. When one of the participants is one of us, a narcissist, it always seems to be the case that it is never resolved, at least not to your, the non-narcissist's, satisfaction. Let's start, however, with a dispute between two people who are not narcissists. Person A states that person B owes him £50,000. Person B denies that he owes anything. If they cannot resolve it between themselves, they will have to resort to other means to achieve an outcome, which would invariably mean going to court, with the attendant cost in time and money. The dispute is, however, capable of resolution because of the mindsets of the two participants. Person A's mindset is as follows. I would prefer £50,000, but I recognize that in order to reach a resolution, I will have to accept a lesser sum. So long as this lesser sum is within a certain range, the problem will be solved. Person B's mindset is as follows. I would prefer to pay nothing, but I recognize that in order to reach resolution, I will have to pay something. So long as this something is within a certain range, the problem will be solved. You can identify from this that there is potential for the parties' mindsets to align. Neither will be out and out happy, but the dispute will be resolved, and then they can get on with other matters. Let us say, therefore, if they agree at £30,000, person A has made a recovery which is less than that which he desired, but more than nothing. Person B has made a payment which is more than he desired, but less than everything. The two people have mindsets which can and do align, and thus there is resolution. This non-narcissistic example demonstrates precisely why there is never any resolution, or at least it seems that way to you as the empathic victim when engaging with our kind. The reason that these arguments never seem to be resolved is that there is no alignment of interests. Take, for instance, a situation between narcissist and victim. The victim does not know that they are in a romantic entanglement with the narcissist. The victim is an intimate partner primary source, and the narcissist is a mid-range narcissist. The two attended an event in the afternoon. The narcissist felt ignored by the IPPS, and this ignited his fury. And now the narcissist, in order to provoke and gain fuel, has accused the victim of flirting with a member of the opposite sex. The victim knows that she did not do this, and is upset by this accusation, as well as somewhat bewildered. An argument about this ensues. What is the victim's mindset? 1. As a truth seeker, she wishes to establish as truth that she did not flirt with anybody, and that the narcissist accepts that this is the case. 2. The narcissist apologizes for the false accusation. What is the narcissist's mindset? 1. Gain fuel. 2. Assert and maintain superiority over the victim. Both parties have entirely different aims. Can the victim's requirements be fulfilled by the narcissist? The narcissist will not admit that the accusation was a lie, because issuing the lie is causing the victim to be upset, to be angry, and thus is providing fuel. Accordingly, the narcissist will maintain the lie in order to preserve the supply of fuel. The narcissist will not apologize, because that is ceding superiority to the victim by admitting that the narcissist is wrong. It will also bring an end to the victim's hurt, upset, anger, and thus the fuel ends. There is nothing for the narcissist to gain in fulfilling what the victim wants. Can then the narcissist's requirements be met by the victim? Yes, they can, but not in an intentional way by the victim. Owing to the fact that victims do not know what they are engaging with, that they do not know they are engaging with one of our kind, that they do not understand the concept of fuel, or that we have a different perspective to them, the victim cannot decide to keep giving fuel, nor can she decide to give superiority to the narcissist. Instead, the victim remains bound by her own mindset and desires, which are as a consequence of her perspective. She sees this as the only outcome which is right, because, from her perspective, she did not flirt. Therefore, she cannot understand why the narcissist cannot accept that this is the case. She cannot understand why he will not apologize when he is clearly wrong. She does not know that he needs to keep extracting fuel from her. She does not know that he needs to assert and maintain superiority over her. Accordingly, she keeps trying to get the narcissist to see her perspective and to achieve the apology. This will not happen. She does not achieve the resolution she wants. Moreover, she is bewildered as to why the narcissist cannot achieve this resolution when it seems so obvious to her that she is right and he is wrong. The resolution will not occur on her terms because they are not aligned with what the narcissist wants. Instead, the resolution will only occur when the narcissist is satisfied with the fuel received, thus the wounding has been healed and the ignited fury of the narcissist abates, and that his perception of superiority has been attained. He then halts the argument by walking away, changing topic, or even completely perplexing the victim by suggesting going out for dinner together. This rapid switch from argument to suggesting something pleasant, when, from the victim's perspective, there has been no resolution, leaves the victim puzzled and open-mouthed at this sudden switching. From the narcissist's perspective, it is entirely logical. He has gained fuel and healed the wound. Thus, the ignited fury abates, so he has no need to continue the provocation in the argument. He feels he has asserted his fury because the victim is upset, looks dismayed, or dejected. He has achieved his aims, which the victim unintentionally has fulfilled. He thus ends the argument. The victim is puzzled because, from her perspective, nothing has been resolved. If she presses on, she is likely to provide challenge fuel. And thus, the narcissist will respond to this by deflecting, denying, projecting, and a whole host of other manipulations. Accordingly, whenever a victim argues with our kind, the victim never feels like there is any resolution because their aims are never fulfilled. Even when the narcissist's aims are achieved and he halts the manipulation, the victim, still understandably believing the matter to be unresolved, keeps going. This causes the narcissist to respond to the challenge, and then the narcissist sees the victim as maintaining an argument unnecessarily. It is only when the victim understands that they are engaging with the narcissist and that we adopt an entirely different perspective, which alters the aims we seek from the argument, that the victim can achieve an alternative outcome. Armed with this knowledge, the victim can either 1. State their case once so they know that they have done so, and then offer no reaction and withdraw. 2. State their case once, offer a positive reaction to fuel the narcissist, whilst avoiding feeling dismayed and hurt in trying to achieve an outcome that they cannot ever achieve. Or 3. Withdraw, preferring not to engage and save themselves the aggravation of being subjected to repeated manipulation because of the different agendas of victim and narcissist. Once you become empowered with this understanding of why you can never reach resolution with us, you will approach such entanglements in a completely different and edifying manner.